everybody. How's it going today? So do you like my new intro? I'm so excited. I love, you know what? I am so not creative sometimes in certain ways, but I'm creative in other ways. So anyway, so I'm sorry if I look a little puffy. I had an allergic reaction this afternoon. Oh my gosh, you guys. And I was like puffy all over the place. But you know what? We make the best of it and we just move forward, right? That's the best we can do. All right. So I wanted to start out today before I get into readings and that kind of stuff. First of all, I would love to know where you are. So if you want to type in a chat, I would love. Well, thank you, Keith. I appreciate it. How are you, Keith? It's good to see you. So it's been a tough couple of weeks for most people on the globe, to be honest. But I just really, right before I went live, I felt like Spirit was talking to me about what we can do, with all of the unrest in the world and all of the horrible things happening, right? Aside from the physical things that we can do, we can give money, we can do this, we can do that, all of that stuff. Okay. This is a separate and aside from that. The most that we can do aside from all that stuff is to bring ourselves to a place of high vibration. Now, I know that there were a couple of meditations, like world type meditations over the weekend because of the eclipse, right? So yeah, so now we've got like the eclipse energy, and then we've got the weird energy of what's going on. But you know what? I really wanted to say before I get into readings that the first thing, the most important thing that we can do is keep our vibration high. And, how do we do that? How do we do that? And Spirit told me, you know what? Everything is going to be okay. And I think that is what we need. That should be our affirmation. Everything is going to be okay. Can you imagine if we all said that to ourselves over the course of time, like throughout our days? Everything is going to work out okay. Everything is going to be okay. Can you imagine how our lives would shift just by saying that? So I wanted to throw that out there. Oh, hi, Brianna. Nice to see you. And it's just so fascinating to me how beautiful life can be if we allow it to be, life can be beautiful. Okay. Life can be beautiful if we allow it to be. And on that note, I figured let's start out. I'm going to pull a card. I'm going to pull an empowerment card. Okay. Because I figured, you know what? That might be a really good way of starting things out. So this is for the collective. Okay. This is for all of us. Bex. Hi, Bex. All right. So this is for the collective. This is for, oh my gosh. Okay. Based on what I just said, okay. If I was talking about how the weirdness going on in the world and, if we just said to ourselves, everything's going to be okay. Wait till you see what card I got, right? I got the kindness card. Seriously. Honestly, Spirit is like the coolest thing ever. Right? All right. So let me read this out because it's really cool. It says, live with compassion. Open your heart to all life forms. Be an angel with hands. And isn't that funny considering what I literally just said? Like not even 2 minutes ago. Kindness. Showing kindness to each other, to ourselves. It's so easy to say, "Oh, we need to be more compassionate for others. We need to be nice to other people, blah blah blah." But guess what? When you consider kindness, you also have to think about it in terms of yourself. Lately, I haven't been being very kind to myself, you know? So I've been using affirmations that have to do with um affirmations that have to do with it's all going to work out, or it's obviously one of my favorite is um I am courageous, right? So, yeah, right? If we start saying this to ourselves, it's going to shift not only our world on the inside, it's going to shift the world around us. So, just wanted to say that before we started out with readings and all that kind of stuff. So, kind of fun, right? Okay. All right. So, Keith says, I keep on telling myself the road is a little rocky, but the outcomes, right? Exactly. That's what you have to keep doing. And you know what, Keith, you are such a great example of the kind of that little engine that could, you just keep going and going and going. Things will shift if we allow ourselves the time to do that, So, okay. So is there anybody out there that would like a reading today? You just type it into the chat and I hopefully I will see everything and yeah, so there we have it. Also too. Hi Coach Elizabeth. Okay, so I'm going to write Elizabeth and Keith. Every time I have a card. Okay, cool. All right, so we'll get into that in a second. I'm honored that you guys would want to spend a little bit of time with me. So thank you for that. Yeah, today is going to be about readings. I am thinking of bringing in some friends to sit in with us. So in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be doing that. So yay. So keep coming and joining us. Okay. So Elizabeth, what is it that I can do for you? Is there an area of your life you'd like a card for? Or is there somebody on the other side that you would love to hear from? Now, here's what I want to say. I always want to say two things, not four things, two things. I always want to say two things right up front. First of all, I can never promise who's going to come through, but I can promise that all right, Bex, I'm putting you in, but I can promise that you're going to get the message that you need to hear. Okay, that's number one. And number two is that it's always good, I hate to say this, but keep listening for the messages that I'm giving to other people, because it's really interesting, because sometimes you might hear something for somebody else that's actually for somebody else, but it might strike you in your heart and be a message for you. So there you go. So Coach Elizabeth, what is it that we can do for you today? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Is there, like I said, if there's an area of your life, or I would like whoever comes through. Hi, Nicole. And yes, a message you need to hear for sure. Of course. Absolutely. Absolutely. Than. Hi, Than. Nice to see you. Yay. Okay. Let's see who is here for Elizabeth. Elizabeth, I have to tell you, I am seeing and you're going to have to give me yeses and nos. So get ready to type. But I'm really kind of feeling like I've got somebody here who I'm not sure if it's a spirit guide of yours, or if it's a spirit that's on the other side. I'm feeling like this lady she's got long curly hair, kind of like the longest, like long like mine, right? but it's more all one length. Don't ask me why I'm saying that, but it's all more one length. And I'm feeling like I'm all dressed in white, which actually I am. How weird is that, right? Oh, you're so nice. Oh, okay, Nicole, I'll put you on the list. All right. I'm feeling like this lady, first of all, let me tell you, Elizabeth, this lady is very, she's coming across as very still, okay, and very sort of quiet, okay. But I feel like that she is like one of like she's really about you and your femininity, okay, and just it's like she's like so excited to be there for you as a woman. It's like she wants to help empower you. Okay. So there's like this whole feeling of empowerment. However, this lady is very sort of, she's like still, you know what I mean? Like some spirits will be jumping around or whatever. Oh, it's probably a guide. Yeah. She feels very empowering. Like she's here for you to keep to empower you. Okay. Julie, it's Julie Star. I thank you for saying that, Theon, because I didn't know Julie. I knew Julie Parker, but I didn't know. Okay. So, and hi, Melanie, and hi, Paula. Nice to see you guys. Okay, Paula, I'll put you on the list. Okay. So Elizabeth, this lady, I feel like it's like she's like, I don't know if you do work as like helping women find their power or helping women find their the goddess within. Does that make sense to you why she would be here empowering you for that? Because I feel like that she is just one of those people that and she's one of those guides that is just she's got it going on, women and men. So you work on empowering people. I feel like that she is telling you I just, this is just, I'm getting the message, so I'm giving it to you, right? She wants you to start like a goddess circle or something along those lines. Something like, women who just empowering the women. And I understand that you work with men as well, but there's something about empowering women and having them feel the goddess within. Okay. So I wanted to share that with you because that's what her message is. She's telling me that you're really, really good at helping people see the best of themselves within themselves. She said that you're really great at that. But it's time to take that to like the next level. Yeah, she is extraordinary. This lady, she's like I said, she's very quiet and she's standing really quiet, but she's just, I feel like that she's so empowering to you. So Elizabeth, do you meditate? Because I feel like that either she's been with you for a while and you've sort of heard from her before or what sort of thing, or I'm not exactly sure. Okay. Are you familiar with this guide for yourself? You feel her empowerment. But well, that's okay. And it's fine to work with men and women, but maybe she's talking about just like a circle, like a 4-week circle that's just for women. I don't know. That would be for you and her to decide. But maybe the reason why I'm asking if you meditate is because I'm wondering if she is wanting, it's feeling like she's wanting you to meditate so that you can hear her. So that you can plan things with her. She wants to work with you. She wants to be more of just, instead of just like a spirit guide, like all ethereal, like she wants to be also like she wants to work with you. So she came through last time. You're kidding me. With me? Oh my gosh. I was told to work with men too. And it was just women before. Oh, that is so funny. Well, interesting, because I'm kind of feeling like this is just a finite thing. It's not like you're not ever supposed to work with women or with men, but there's like a special course or something, or like a circle, a goddess circle, a feminine circle that she wants you to work with. So really interesting. Oh my gosh, was it me that gave you that reading before? That is super funny. So I love it. It feels to me like you really pay attention to your guides too, which is really cool. So I love that. I love that. So I'll tell you what. Can I ask about the message my book should be about? Okay. So I'm asking her, she's standing here, and again, she's like real real still, right? Um, oh, of course, Brianna, I'm gonna put you on the list. Okay. Um, okay, so Elizabeth, I feel like that this book that you're talking about. Oh, I had an online event. Okay. This book that you're talking about, I'm kind of feeling like it could go in many different directions. I'm feeling like, or there's like all these different subjects that it feels like there's a lot it could be. Okay. I'm kind of feeling like, um, it feels like I'm getting so much empowerment from you. Like, an empowerment book, something empowering to women. I don't know, this feels like, I know that maybe before I said women and men, but it feels like something empowering to women, like a 30-day something for your book. Do you know what I mean? Like a 30-day empowerment book. And it could be small, like one of these little books. Do you know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm getting. I'm getting for that. Now, as far as an actual book where you actually write it, well, though you would write another book too, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting more of like a daily guide kind of thing. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense, Elizabeth. So she is right there. And I'm telling you, if you meditate, if you continue to meditate, she will come to you and she will give you messages. So much love. Oh my gosh, Elizabeth, good luck. Good luck. That's so exciting. Okay, Keith, it's you're up. What is, yeah, I was told many times to write a book about my life. Ooh, because that feels different. That's a different thing. I'm seeing like, now this is just from this lady, you could do both. Actually, a book about your life could be interesting, and then follow it up with something something like a daily guide. That's what it feels like to me anyway. So kind of cool. Hi, Stephanie. Keith, are you still here? Keith, are you still here? La 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 la. I hope Keith is still here. Okay, so maybe what we'll do, there might be a delay because sometimes there's a delay too. Okay, so I'm wondering if Keith is not here. So we're gonna move on to back. Oh, there you go. There you go. Anything what come thought would be great. Okay, so anything that would come through. Got it. I know you were probably typing really fast. So okay. You're here. I am actually, you know what? I'm going to pull one of the shaman's dream cards for you, Keith. We're going to start out with a card for you. I'm feeling like this. Stephanie, I'm going to put you on the list. We'll see. We will see. Hopefully I'll get to you because I have a whole bunch of people on the list. So I'll work it. I'll work it. Okay. All right, Keith, this is for you. Oh my gosh. Wow. The message I'm getting about this is pretty crazy. So, okay, whale song, and it says resonating. Look at that. So the whale is within like a bubble. Do you see that? How freaking cool is that? Oh my gosh, I love that, right? But I got to tell you, Keith, you know what I'm getting about this card for you is that, and this is so fascinating. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what I'm seeing is I'm seeing like the whale, right? A whale. And you know how whales sing, right? Well, it goes for long distances, like miles apparently. Okay? So you might be like miles away and you can hear the whales talking or singing along with whatever they're saying. Interestingly, do you see the bubble in the middle? It feels like a bubble to me, and then there's a whale inside of it. It's like you are supposed to come out of the bubble. Okay? We're supposed to pop the bubble. We're supposed to pop the bubble, okay? And allow your voice to be shared all around. Okay? That's kind of interesting. Okay? Wow. So I'm really feeling like this is like, have you been sharing your gifts with other people lately? Tell me about that, because I'm feeling like your gifts are starting to, because I know that you're developing your spiritual gifts. Have you been sharing this, starting to share this with other people? The reason why I'm asking is because that's what I'm getting about this. Okay. I'm getting that you are starting to share with the world your gifts. And it's not even just like mediumship gifts. I'm feeling like you are starting to share with the world um, your joy of life. And it feels like, honestly, that now is a time when you are supposed to continue on with that. I'm feeling like your vibration has been so high lately, okay? And I feel like that you're sharing it with the world, and you should continue doing that. And this is going to be like a shift for you in your life. Okay? Does that make sense? Doing some reading and it's been so great. Good. I'm really glad. I'm really glad because I feel like that now is your time to start to really share your gifts with the world, meaning your mediumship and your intuition, but also your joy of life. And I feel like that it's like the ripple effect. And it's like the bubble is popping, and your voice is being starting to be heard in a whole bunch of different places. You've been feeling that too. That's so amazing. You know what a big thing that is? To me, it's a huge thing because what we want to do, obviously, is share our gifts with the world. So I want you to keep doing what you're doing. Keep staying in that really great high vibration. Okay. So much love to you, Keith. That's like really exciting. Oh my gosh. Okay, Bex, you're next. Oh my gosh, Keith, I'm so excited for you. I mean, and I say that every time. I can just feel your energy, and I just love that. I love that. You are exactly what the world needs right now. So keep going. All right. So Bex, yay, Bex is here. Love to you. You have the best energy, Bex. I'm like so excited for you. I mean, I love when I see your name pop up. You've got great energy. So, oh, you're welcome, Keith. You're welcome. Okay, Bex, what is going on today? Is there something that you want some clarity on, or tell me what it is? Tell me what it is. What is it? Oh, wait, maybe you did up here and I missed it. La 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 la. Okay. Yeah, I'm not so good. I'm not, I'm not good. Oh, there you go. I think a message regarding my relationship with my mom feels right. She's elderly, does all right still, but I live with her and am caring for her more and more, and I'll probably be her caregiver indefinitely as she ages. Oh, what a blessing. What a blessing that is. A card, or if someone comes through. Hi, Darlene. Darlene, I'm putting you on the list. Okay, so hopefully I'll be able to get to you. It's so interesting, Bex, because initially I was like grabbing for the deck. I don't know if you saw it. I was grabbing for a deck and then I was told, wow, okay. Okay, lots of energy. I was grabbing for a deck and I was going to give you a card reading, but a male energy is coming forward. I don't know if this is your dad or your mom's dad. It's either your dad or your mom's father. Okay. Really strong energy. Kind of big energy. Hi, Kylie. Kind of big energy. Like I don't possibly mom's dad. Okay. Was he did he have kind of, I don't want to say a huge personality, but was he talkative or was he a loud person? I'm hearing like I feel like that whoever this man is might be a little loud, or like when he spoke is like it might be booming. Does that make any sense to you at all? Um the reason why I asked if it was your dad or your mom's dad is because I'm feeling complete appreciation for you. Okay. So there's that. Um, this this man that's here, if it's not your mom's dad, you did not know him much when he was young. He died when you were 6. My father still lived. Okay. Okay. So putting away the parameters of who this might be, okay, there is a man, okay, and I'm feeling really appreciative of you, okay. Let's take your mom's portion of this out of it, okay. So I'm feeling really appreciative towards you, and I feel like that this man sort of had a booming voice, right? And he had not like a big personality necessarily, but when he was there, pretty much everybody knew. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it wasn't like he was like Mr. Personality, but he like stuck out, you know? And I feel like it might have had something to do, like I said, with his voice. Okay. So, yeah, if you can just give me some yeses and nos on that, because it's really fascinating. Yes, he was known, I think, and had leadership roles. Okay. So interesting, because if you're saying he had leadership roles, that might be why I'm hearing like a louder voice, because it's not necessarily that his voice of his person was like really loud, but leadership roles. Okay. So thank you. That makes so much sense. I'm hearing that you have a lot of those same sort of qualities. Like you take on leadership roles. You're someone who, and this is probably why I love your energy, if you tell me this is true, right? Because you're somebody who, if there's a problem, you identify the problem and you dwell on it for just a minute and then you move on to solution. That's exactly how I am, and I appreciate that. It's never good to sit in the problem. Do you know what I'm saying? It's never good to sit in the problem. Norma, I put you on the list. So yeah, right? Okay. I feel like that you are a problem solver. And he is appreciative of that. He's like, you meaning Bex, are the type of, I'm so anxious though and a total introvert. So it feels like how I work with crises. Well, right. Of course. Absolutely. Okay, I got you, Kylie. Total introvert, but that feels like that's how I work with crises. Yeah. Well, and that's okay. That's okay that you are a bit anxious about it. It just means that you're forward thinking, okay? And that's what he appreciates about you. Okay? Now, what he's saying though is you need to obviously work on the anxiety part of it. Okay? Because you've got to first of all, actually, and I know you from another app, a meditation app. So do you meditate? Are you meditating? Hopefully you are. Because that's what it feels like, that that's going to help with the anxiety of stuff. Okay. And I know you've probably heard me say this 652 times, but just sitting by yourself for 10 minutes a day. Do you know what I'm saying? 10 minutes a day. If you can do 10 minutes a day sitting by yourself first thing in the morning, it sets up your day. It sets up your mind for the rest of the day. It sets up your body it sets up your way of being for the rest of the day. Okay. There are days when I miss, right? I mean, I got to be honest. There are days when I don't meditate and I can feel it in every inch of my body when that happens, right? So there he's saying that. He's laughing because he's like, I never would have thought to, meditate. But he's telling me that he's telling me that on his way to work, I feel like that he walked a lot. And I don't, Bex, I know that you may not know that or whatever, but I feel like he walked a lot. And that was kind of his way of being, kind of sitting in the stillness a little bit, or standing in the stillness, or walking in the stillness. That was his way to sort of connect with himself. So yeah, so I just want to say that that's kind of interesting. So he's just saying, do something for yourself. Okay. I'm saying to meditate. He's saying, yeah, meditation is good, but maybe even just like a 10-minute something just for yourself. Okay. He's laughing at me and he's telling me to tell you this, and you're just going to laugh. Okay. So, sometimes when I'm feeling a little bit stressed, I have this, coloring book on my phone. Okay. It's an app, and it's called like Zen. I forget what it's called. It's called like Zen something or other. What's it called? Zen Color. And when I'm feeling like my brain is all over the place, which it's frequently there, when I feel like that my brain is all over the place, I'll go and I'll sit and I'll color on that app. And it's just like you push the numbers, kind of thing. And it's really interesting, but it kind of calms me down. So I'm just supposed to give you that. He's so laughing at me. Oh my God. He is totally laughing at me. He's like, hey, but he's saying, whatever works, he also, to kind of close this out, he wants to tell you that he is with your mom. Okay. He's telling me that she's starting to, like, you tell me if this makes sense to you. Is she like starting to see loved ones around when you don't see them? Is she starting to see that? You tell me. I feel like that he's with her a lot. I feel like that and again, I wouldn't know this, so you tell me. I feel like that they had a really special bond. They had a really special bond. She was definitely daddy's little girl. She hears your grandma. Well, I think that he is there too. And I think that she kind of hears him as well. I feel like that she was like daddy's little girl a little bit too. She's showing me he is showing me her sitting on his lap and how much he appreciated that and how much he loved that. You tell me, was she the only girl in the family? Was she his only daughter? Would she be his only daughter? Because it feels like it's a really strong relationship between the two. So yeah. So the bottom line is that she's helping, he is helping your mom. Okay. Because it's tough, when you're getting to the end. He had 2 other daughters, but she was the youngest. Okay, that makes sense. Because I see her dressed up in this like pretty little dress and that sort of thing. So I'm just saying. He's really amazing. And I feel like I want to say to you, you can talk to him as well. You can talk to him. Okay. If you have those moments of, oh my gosh, what should I do about my mom and this or that or whatever, I feel like you can talk to him. I feel like that of all the people on the other side, you would hear him probably easier than other people. That's what he's telling me. So, so I'm going to leave you with that. Much love to you, Bex. Oh my gosh. Being a caretaker or caregiver. God, why do I say that? Being a caregiver is such an extraordinary thing that you're doing. So beautiful. All right, Bex. Much love to you. All right, Nicole, are you still here? Nicole. Oh, hi, Carlene. Okay, I'm gonna put you on the list, Carlene. Okay, Carlene. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so is Nicole still here? Is Nicole still here? La 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 la. I know. I'm just like hanging out. Oh my gosh. There's Nicole. Yay. I'm here. Nicole Lynn. All right. Is there somebody specific that you'd like to hear from, or is there somebody that you'd like to hear from? Is there, I feel like I'm supposed to pull a card for you. Actually, you know what, Nicole? Forget what I just said, because I already know what I'm supposed to do with you. You don't get to answer the question. Okay. I am supposed to pull an empowerment card for you, because I am feeling like you are feeling a little bit. Okay, I'm going to use the word lost, but that sounds really dramatic. And I don't think it's as dramatic as all that, but I feel like that you're questioning stuff and you're not sure where you're supposed to be going. Okay? And you can give me yeses and nos. Please tell me if this makes sense to you. So I'm pulling this card for you. All right. Oh, wow. And this is cool because this will make a lot of sense. This makes a lot of sense. What's going on in my head? It says flexibility, like more like direction. Right. Exactly. Okay. So it says flexibility. And look at that. Ooh, it's like a mermaid. Nice. Because mermaids are flexible. I don't know. All right. This is what the card says. Let me just read it to you. Gently flow through the turbulence. Life has the ability to shape you. Bend, don't break. And what's fascinating about this? Oh, here I go. I had a huge allergy attack earlier today. And so, like, at any given moment, I may break out in sneezing. Sorry, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's going to be a long night. Oh my gosh. Okay. I feel like that you are like, it's like you're saying there, it's like you need direction. I feel like that, and this is all metaphorical, right? But I feel like, or maybe, yeah, I feel like it's metaphorical, right? I feel like I'm seeing you standing straight, like stiff like a board. Okay. And I feel like it's because it's like, it's almost like, you know how sometimes you get like, and I'm not saying you are, but like sometimes you get like paralyzed with fear. Like something's going on and then all of a sudden you just become paralyzed by the fear surrounding it or whatever, right? And this feels along those same lines. And so the message that I'm feeling for you, and it's interesting, is that it was only the one line in there that really stuck out to me. It says, life has the ability to shape you. I feel like that I feel like that you've got these like blinders on and you're in the mode of, I'm supposed to do this. I'm supposed to do that. I'm supposed to do this. However, life doesn't have to be like that. Okay. Lots going on in my life, and the wise work could be a possibility, but he has too much going on. I often wonder if he even cares. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I overthink. I've been stressed for like no reason. Yeah. Okay. That's kind of what I'm getting. It's almost like that, like I'm saying, like that paralyzed with fear. That's what I'm picking up on. I'm picking up on your stiffness. Do you know what I'm saying? Sandra, I've got you down on the list. I'm picking up on that. Now, what I want to say is life has the ability to shape you. Okay. Oh, relationship wise. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. Um, I want you to consider the idea of taking off the blinders. I feel like that you've got blinders on. Like you're in this, okay, I have to do this, I have to do that. I'm supposed to do this, I'm supposed to do that. I feel like that I'm supposed to tell you to start to move away from the gotta do's. Okay. I feel like that what I'm supposed to tell you is to go within your heart. Okay. I don't know if you meditate or whatever, but just sitting, or actually taking a walk. And you know what you can do? And if you don't want to do this, I would get it, but go to a park or something and just sit with your hands over your heart and allow yourself, okay, allow yourself to feel what's in your heart. Okay. It's, we forget to do that sometimes when we're in like that mode of decision making, that sort of thing. It's really easy to forget, to go within and what is it that I really want, you know? It's okay to put your wants first. Okay. It's okay to put your wants and your needs first before your relationship. Okay. It's okay to do that. I want you to take a walk. Okay. I want you to, or when you're lying in bed, just lay in bed with your hands over your heart and maybe just say like surrender. I surrender. I surrender to whatever is best for me. I think that sounds beautiful. My dilemma is I do want to, but I don't know what he thinks of me. It doesn't matter what he thinks of you. Ooh, wow, that was so spirit led. And I'm sorry to say it that way, but it's so true. It doesn't matter what he thinks, it matters what you think. And the more you go into your own heart center, he's going to appreciate that more because you're being who you are supposed to be. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah, I know that was a good one. When you love yourself and when you are being your true nature of yourself, that's when other people will come to you. You know what I mean? That's when other people come and really start to appreciate who you are. Okay. I don't know if you're familiar with the chakras. Okay. So we're talking about our heart. So that's a heart chakra, and that color is green. Okay. So I want you to, you're going to laugh, but do green things, burn a green candle or wear green clothes. Okay. Stuff that's going to remind you it's the pretty green, not the icky green. All right. So whatever's going to remind you to go into your heart. Okay. Now, I also, if you're familiar with the chakras, I also want you to look into your throat chakra. Okay. I want you to kind of, I want you to look into your throat chakra. Okay. On Evolve Me, which I've partnered up to do these lives, on Evolve Me, I have a chakra course, or you could just Google the chakras. So I want you to pay attention to your heart chakra and your throat chakra. Okay. And just go easy on yourself. Life has the ability to shape you. I feel like he sees I'm cool and laid back, but he has drama on his own. And you're an empath too, Nicole. I just know that, right? And I've been there to help. I do know that he cares, but I often wonder, am I making a mistake? Well, you know what? I want you. Okay, well, it's a course like you can get at any time. Okay, so if you go to in or evolveme.com, it's on there anyway. It's like, I don't even know, it's like $30 or something. And it's like, I go through all of the chakras. So you can go on there anytime. So there's that. Okay. So I'm going to leave you with that, Nicole. Good luck. Good luck. Much love to you. Much love to you. And remember that life has the ability to shape you. Go into your heart. Wow. Amazing. Wow. That was so powerful. Oh my gosh. Okay, Paula, are you still here? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull cards so that I can hopefully get through for everybody. Okay. So I'm just going to pull cards for the rest. Okay. So Paula, are you still here? Oh, you're so welcome, Nicole. Much love to you. Yay. Paula's here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to pull cards. Okay. So I'm going to do like sort of speed card reading, not to be confused with speed dating. Oh my gosh. All right. Ooh, Paula, I love this card, especially for you. The Wise Woman of the Grove. And it says grace. Paula, this card is telling me that, first of all, your energy is beautiful. Okay. That is the number one. I'm not saying that you are a wise old woman. Okay. But what I am saying is that, people come to you for advice, and there's a reason for that. Okay. There is a reason for that. People gravitate to you because you are wise, and the things that you say, you no, you're not. I'm sure you're not. The things that you say are very wise. Okay. I continue on doing what you're doing. Okay. It may feel like you're giving, and you never get anything back. But I'm just supposed to tell you, doing this with grace, you are getting it back. You know, if you open your heart, again, we go to the heart. If you go to your heart and you open up your heart to whatever the world has for you, that is what you're going to get back. Okay. So keep giving to these people that need. I feel like that you have a really unique perspective on life. And so that's why, people will come and ask you for advice or such. I love that. I love that. So continue forward, and know that spirit has your back. Spirit is with you, and spirit is guiding you through this. Okay. Spirit is guiding you. Allow spirit to guide you through this. So much love, Paula. That's awesome. Oh, that's just awesome. Brianna, are you still here, Brianna? Brianna. I'm just going to sing until Brianna shows up. I know, so weird. Yay. So, is this Kelly's Brianna, or is this a different Brianna? I just want to see if because I don't know very many Briannas, so I wanted to ask. Oh, yay, it's Kelly's Brianna. Yay. Okay. Well, I know you now. So that's awesome. Okay, so I'm pulling cards. Was there an answer to a question that you wanted, Brianna? I feel like that you asked about something before, and now I don't know. Oh, question about ancestor work. I feel like I've been pushed that way for the last few days. I'm not sure if there's any specific spirit wanting to help me through it. Ooh, that's awesome. The ancestor work. Okay. Well, let's ask. Are you supposed to move forward with ancestor work? Facebook is delayed. Yeah, I know. Sorry. It's okay. No worries. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Wow. Okay. So Brianna, check this out. You got the Phoenix transmutation. Okay. I really need to say this. This is like amazing that you would get this card. We were considering that we were just talking about ancestor work, and it's like the Phoenix rising above the ashes. Wow. Okay. So that is a big yes. doing the ancestor work. Okay. There are several mediums that I know of out there that do a lot of ancestor work. And actually on evolveme.com, there is, I'm actually taking it. I think it's next week. There's a thing about ancestor work. Brianna, you have my email. Let's email because I'll remember who it is later. Yeah, I'm getting a strong yes. You are supposed to move forward with that. You know what? I could. Theon, are you still on? Because can you tell me who it is that we're, and I can't do it right now. Brianna, I'm going to have to tell you later what that is because, the ancestor work is a big, huge yes. And because, the phoenix bird rises from the ashes, right? So I feel like that this message that I'm getting, first of all, I'm really hot, which is always like a thing that's like, yes, kind of thing. That's so funny. Oh my God, that makes me laugh. That means that there's a lot of energy about it. So yes, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. And this is going to be really helpful because it's going to stop the progression of the ancestral traumas and that sort of stuff that have come generation to generation. So love that. Oh my God, that's so funny. The phone's heating up too. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. Oh, the phoenix is, oh, right. That's so funny. So yes, you are supposed to be doing the work and I will hook you up with this because there can't be a coincidence in that. So, wow. Okay. And I will talk to you about that later. Awesome. So awesome. Yay. All right. Next is Stephanie and I am going to pull a card. Stephanie. Yes. Tons of generational things. And I can't wait to share that with you. And I wish I could remember. So it's evolveme.com is who I'm doing this in conjunction with. EVOLVME.com. Evolveme.com. It's without the last E on evolve, right? So it's EVOLVME.com. And the guy's name is, I want to say, oh, you know what? I know how I can find it. I want to say his name is Mark. His name's Mark something. I'll find it and I'll text you. Oh my gosh. Okay, Stephanie, this is for you. Okay, Stephanie. Oh, Stephanie. I got love for you. I love that. And it says the wild rose fairy. Love that. Yeah, Mark something. Story of my life. Yeah, I love you too, Brianna. You're so awesome. Okay. So Stephanie, I just feel so strongly that there's so much, and this is going to sound weird. The fact that you're ready for love. That's exactly what I was just going to say. I feel like that there is love all around you, but for some reason you're skeptical of it. Okay. Tell me if this makes sense to you. I feel like that you're skeptical of it and you're like, well, I don't know. Is this right? Is this right? And there's a lot of questions and it's like, does this person really love me? And it could be a romantic relationship. It could be a regular relationship, like a platonic relationship. I feel like that you're questioning a lot of the relationships around you right now. And this card is like what I feel like I'm being told to tell you is that when you give the love, it sort of helps your heart to kind of open up for the love. Does that make sense? I was with someone for 16 years and 3 years alone looking for love. Okay. But you know what? Give love to the world, like allow yourself to give love to the world. Give love to, helping people out. I don't know why I keep saying this and tell me what this means to you, but like I keep seeing like an animal shelter. Like, do you work with animals and any some, I just feel like animal shelter, you working with animals in some way, shape, or form. I don't know what that is about, but I feel like that the love you give to animals, that's so unconditional. And that's the beautiful, like, I love when people tell me that they work with animals, because that's the unconditionalness. I know that's not a word, but so yeah. Now I'm taking care of my mom since my dad passed away. Sorry. Um, what am I trying to say here? Okay. No animals in your life. Maybe this is what you're supposed to be doing. Maybe you're supposed to be doing, working with animals or something. I see you working with animals, okay? They're unconditional. Their love is unconditional. You could be in the worst mood ever, and you come home and they like love you. And I'm not saying you're supposed to run out and get a dog or a cat, but I feel like I see you somehow working with animals in some way, shape, or form, even if it's just tiny, right? And I feel like that unconditionalness is kind of important to get you to believe in love again. It's not like you don't believe in love. That's not what I'm getting, but I'm getting that, like, you've closed yourself off because of hurt and pain and all that kind of stuff, right? So when we give love, it kind of helps our hearts to open up so that we can receive it again. I hope that makes sense. And boy, I really wish you the best for that, because it's tough. It's tough. Love is coming, okay? But I want you to love yourself. You have closed yourself off, yeah, and it makes sense that you would, Stephanie. Seriously, because when you're in a weird in a relationship and it ends, and then you're coming back and it's like, oh my gosh, that sort of thing. So work on yourself. Again, another going into your heart. Go into your heart. Okay. And if you can go into your heart and start to really love yourself. Oh, and that makes so much sense. That's because of course, you're going to be closed off, right? So go in and start to love yourself. Go into your heart. Okay. All right. I have to go because I have another event that I have to go to, but I'm going to pull one card for all of us, a closing card. Okay. You guys are so awesome. Okay. And here is a card for all of us for the evening. Oh, wow. Oh, and this is great. Stephanie, this is kind of for you too. Well, it's for all of us. It says confidence. Look at that, huh? Oh my gosh. All right. This is what it says. Be bold, rise up and stand tall. Feel the fire in your soul. Feel the fire in your soul. Rise up and stand tall. So, what a great way to kind of close this out, Wow, that's pretty darn amazing. I love this for all of us. It's time to be bold in our love. These two cards together, Stephanie, these two cards are like pretty amazing together too, if you think about it. So, moving forward, right? Moving forward with the love in our hearts. All right. Much love to you guys. And hopefully I'll be here next week. I'm trying to do every week. We'll see. Love to you all. Have a beautiful evening, everybody. Take care.